phase of group stages, it's time to kick up the competition a notch. We do have the first seed of each region now having a chance to pick their opponent for the first opening matches of the playoffs between Sentinels, Gen.G, Wolves, and now Paper X. So going through from my left to the right, we do have our number one seed representative from EMEA. It is Fanatics Milan. And for Americas, we have Josh RT from G2. On my right, we have XLG Huya representing China. And finally, last but not least, for Pacific, we have Coach Ewok representing RRQ. And also, we're joined by our lovely Victoria that's going to give us the lowdown of the draw show, in case we forgot how it works.
Yeah, we did the same thing in Masters Shanghai last year. This is a fun one. So I'm going to pick the order of the teams in which they're going to go, and they're literally going to pick their opponents off of this. So the fate is quite literally in your hands. We're going to start clean. I'm going to go with this top match. Second team drawn goes here. Third, we're alternating. All right. And I think it's super simple, but again, it's all up to you guys.
So free for all, just to make sure regional matches are good.
Free for all.
There's no riot script. Now it's in the hands of the coaches. So without further ado, let's go ahead and pick up the first seed and the first team they'll get to choose. Come on, man. We have
XLG.
XLG. All right, Hoya. Who do we have here? Who do we think we're gonna go for?
I take the boss of an A.
Do we want Sentinels?
One of the boss.
Okay, why Sentinels? You want the clout?
I think that's for the audience, definitely. I want everyone to see the XLG playing Sentinels. I think that's going to be banger.
I'm sure the Chinese fans and also the North American fans will be looking forward to that. Please, Victoria, let's go ahead and pick our second team.
RRQ.
RRQ. Coach Ewok, by the way, Toronto, it is also Ewok's birthday, so let's wish him a happy birthday. Happy birthday, Ewok! So an early birthday gift, you get to choose your team. You weren't going to go for Paper X?
No Pacific for us.
So who did you pick? Who did you pick? I didn't even look.
Wolves is ours.
Wolves! Okay. Are you confident about that one? Because remember, there's a lot of fans here that put... Remember in Bangkok, when we actually played a team like T1 at the last seed, they ended up winning the whole thing?
Yeah, for sure. It's not like I'm disrespecting them. I'm just saying I'm not playing Pacific right now. We came all this way. We'll take on Wolves.
Respect. So it's a teamwork right now for Pacific. Victoria, please, let's go on with now our last two. But before we do that, I'll invite here Coach Milan to stand in front of me on this side and Coach Josh RT. So we can do a showdown.
Yeah, you can stare into each other's eyes. All right, so third.
You guys have mics. You can banter at each other if you want to. So who do we have?
G2.
G2! Wait. Is this going to repeat again? Josh RT, who are we going for here? I remember a conversation with Jonah P. He said that if we wanted to make this fun, it'll have to be Paper X. I don't want to sway it. Paper X!
Just for safety.
Toronto! Do we want the G2 versus Paper X? And Coach Milan, history repeats itself.
Yeah. we were talking about it. I think it's written in the stars. Gen.G, Fnatic, first round of playoffs, but I know Colin's around here somewhere. I'm sure he's having flashbacks to last year in Shanghai, but all I'm going to say is different Fnatic.
Yeah, different Fnatic, for sure. You guys came out with a lot of firepower. Let me just have you stand back with Josh RT here. I'm going to ask one final question as we go down. Sorry about that.
Fascinating Heretics on their re-entry. Well, we have been for a long time apparently, folks. It was a brutal first half for Heretics. We'll be back after a short break.